What is going on, guys? It is your boy Jackson, bringing you guys a brand new video, and today we are back on the backup channel, and today we're going to be talking about something new. We're going to be talking about the NHL MVP. If you guys don't know, the season ended, I guess, tonight, if I'm posting this that night. I'm not sure, this is when I'm recording it, but basically we're going to be talking about the MVP and who I think deserves MVP. So, at about the midpoint of the year, I would say the MVP candidates, I'm going with 5 here. I would say Braden Holtby, Alexander Ovechkin, Erik Karlsson, Patrick Kane, and Jamie Benn. As of now, I feel like Erik Karlsson does not have a chance. His team did not make it to the playoffs, even though he had an incredible year. He had 66 assists. First of all, that's nuts. And, I mean, that's just nuts. And I've been looking up some of the Philadelphia Flyers stats. Their main player, Claude Giroux, only had 57 points on the year. This man had 9 more assists than that, and that was just points. And they made it to the playoffs. He did not make it to the playoffs, although I don't really like the Senators, so I don't really care, but I really don't like the Flyers. So, basically, I think he is kind of out of the running just because, I mean, I really don't think he can do too much with that. He only had, I think, like 16 goals, maybe even less. I think it was 16. So, he did not have a lot of goals. He did okay, though, and I just think he's out of the running. So, I'm going to replace him with Sid the Kid. Sid the Kid has really turned up. Basically, the way I see it is the Caps clenched, got cold, the Penguins got hot. That's exactly what I think happened. And I think he's now in the running. So, with that 5 being said, Braden Holtby, Alex Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, Patrick Kane, and Jamie Benn. Who do I think is going to win MVP? Well, I'm just going to go right out of the gate and say, if Sidney Crosby or Alexander Ovechkin wins, there is something wrong. Neither one of them, and me being a huge Alexander Ovechkin fan, if either one of them wins, there is something wrong. Neither one of them, in my opinion, deserve to be MVP this year. Ovechkin, where are the assists? Nowhere. Crosby, where are the goals? They're just not having the same kind of year. They're still some of the best players in the NHL. Do not get me wrong. I don't think they stack up against the kind of year that Patrick Kane has had, that Jamie Benn has had, and then I guess Braden Holtby, but that's goaltending, so that's a whole other story. But I don't think they stack up to Patrick Kane and Jamie Benn. So, last two, I say Crosby goes 5th, Ovechkin goes 4th. I think Ovechkin beats him by a little bit just because Ovechkin plays, I think he's had a little bit of a better year than Crosby, 50 goals, but excluding them from the talk, we now have Patrick Kane, Jamie Benn, and Braden Holtby. I don't feel as if Braden Holtby does, like, not deserve it. I don't know. I feel like he deserves it, but I also feel like Jamie Benn deserves it. I think Patrick Kane is an incredible player, but I don't think he deserves it, and plus, let's be honest, the way it works is, I mean, if you play on a great team, you're probably, like, look at the MVP of the NFL. Cam Newton. Well, I mean, I guess that's probably a bad one because Cam Newton really did deserve it. But like, he plays on the best team. If he didn't play on the best team, if he was like MVP or something, and like the Broncos had their record, Peyton Manning would have won MVP because it's the people vote. So I don't think Patrick Kane will get it. I don't think Patrick Kane's had as good as a year. But let's not forget that he's winning the points race by like 17 points right now over Jamie Benn. So don't forget that. He's had an incredible year. And you know what? He could easily beat Jamie Benn. And I think Jamie Benn could easily deserve it. And my friend's texting me right now. We're talking about Penguins, but you know what? That will be in tomorrow's video. That's pretty funny. But I feel like Patrick Kane should win over Jamie Benn. Jamie Benn, however, is on the other bigger team, the better team. So you never really know. But for now, I'm going to go with Patrick Kane against Braden Holtby. And I feel like this could go either way. No doubt. Update on Murray. Okay. I feel like it could go either way on Braden Holtby or... Okay. Jeez, so much stuff. I'm getting so much stuff right now. You guys probably already know by now. So, the Penguins goaltenders. Marc-Andre Fleury has a concussion, and Murray is currently hurt. I'm not sure what with, but they basically just pulled up 2 kids from the minors. Neither one of them have any NHL experience. So, that's kind of crazy right now. But I'm going to do a whole update that in a couple minutes for a whole nother video. But I do think Patrick Kane is the best winger in the NHL. The best forward in the NHL this year was Patrick Kane. That's all I'm going to say. The best winger in the league this year is Patrick Kane. With that being said, the best defenseman, which I don't really think a defenseman is going to win MVP. I don't even think he'll be like that far in the race. But Erik Karlsson. Definitely Erik Karlsson. He had a great year. Now, let's go down to goaltender. Nobody compares. Nobody even compares to Braden Holtby this year. If you tell me he does, he is in every single category except for shutouts. And I just don't think that there is a better goaltender in the NHL than Braden Holtby. And if you disagree, tell me. But if you want, you can go look up the stats and you can prove yourself that you are wrong, just so you know. I don't think there's anybody better than Holtby. And I think it's going to stick that way throughout the playoffs unless we get eliminated. And, yes, I feel like Braden Holtby is the best. And, honestly, what I think it comes all the way down to is Patrick Kane, Braden Holtby, and who I think is going to win that. My honest answer, I think Patrick Kane is going to win it. Who I think should win it is Braden Holtby. Patrick Kane is an extremely good player. He really is. But I think Braden Holtby may win it. It depends on the people, because look at where he's led this Caps team. Do you think we could have done that with do you think we could have done this with Michael Neuwirth? No. No doubt in my mind we could not have done this with Michael Neuwirth, who we're actually going up against in like a couple days. We could not have done this with Michael Neuwirth. We couldn't have done it with Philip Grubauer, and we could not have done it with whatever that other gold. I'm going blank right now. I'm not even gonna try to think about it. But I don't think we could have done it without him. I think Braden Holtby should win MVP. I think if he doesn't, Patrick Kane will. Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin do not deserve it. J&D Benn is close, but he hasn't had that outstanding of a year. So I'm gonna leave it down to Patrick Kane and Braden Holtby. That is my MVP thoughts. Leave it down in the comment section what you think is going to happen, and I'm going to have a lot on the playoffs this week, just so you guys know. Round 1, Caps Flyers, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a thumbs up, go check out J&D Productions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Guys.